स्वामी साहब, आपको सब बहुत अच्छी तरह जानते हैं और ये सब आपने इतना अच्छा हिंदू यूनिटी डे का अरेंज कराया है। मेरी आपसे ये रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप बताएं कि आप इंडिया से कहाँ से हैं और आज आपने ये सेमिनार क्यों अरेंज किया है, जिससे लोगों को पता चले कि व्हाट यू थिंक अबाउट हिंदू यूनिटी डे एंड व्हाई एवरीबॉडी इज हियर टुडे।
मेरा नाम अनिश कुमार साहनी है, इंडिया से मैं इंदौर मध्य प्रदेश में हूँ। आज हिंदू यूनिटी प्रोग्राम की बड़ी जरूरत है, because Hindus are not united. That's why we are doing Hindu unity program. And I'm here today because Dr. Subramanian Swamy, Mr. DILIP GHOSH, and Mr. Hukam Singh, who have come all the way from India to see them and listen to them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Swami साहब। आपका नाम?
My name is VIBHUTI. I am a convener of all the 6 months of BJP, New York, and I am very happy to be here, joined with the Hindi Unity Day. And one of the things I want to say that we miss Narendra ji at this moment. He was the enthusiasm to this forum, and I am. I want to say that again, we all miss him. Thank you.
My question is, would you like to give some ideas that why this seminar has been arranged today, Hindu Unity Day? What made you interested to come here?
As far as we are all NRIs here, in America we have 3.5 million NRIs. So out of that, I am not sure how many Hindus are here. We need to have a forum to speak our community facing, Indian community basically, Hindu community facing here as well as in India. So that is the best forum to express our ideas through our NRI.
Thank you so much. To see you, VIBHUTI. We like to have some ideas from you, where you belong from India, and what do you think about this seminar and this organization?
My name is VIBHUTI. I'm from Bihar. I studied up to 12th grade in Bihar, and then I moved to Pune and studied there my graduation. I'm now in the US ever since 1991. When I came to the American Express Bank, I was head from North America at that time. So India's liberalization story is something that people like us carried forward in a big way. About this organization, I had known Harish ji for a very long time, and I had known Mr. M.P Rajya Sabha very well, including Mr. VIBHUTI. I was very motivated to see that this organization was so well formed, and they were doing some outstanding selfless work. My involvement with this became even more, and my Jagruti, if I may say, to use the word, about everything Hindu, Indian became very intense when I came here in 91. Because in every forum, you are required to address. So I have done more than 70-80 corporate presentations, asking American companies to invest in India. And as you know, the Americans want to know everything. While we may not value political risk and social risks, but political and social risks are a very high parameter in their study of things. And remember one thing, 1991, we had no story to tell. We were virtually belly up. Politically, we were not aligned with the United States. So even a country like, let's be careful, I'm very vocal about my choice of words. Even a country like Pakistan was so much closer to them that many times many Americans would ask me, are you a Pakistani? I said, no, there's a big country next to Pakistan. That's a country I belong to. Just to set the geography right. So I'm very excited. I do a lot of things on my own. When we begin the conversation, I'll share with you some of my thought process. But I would urge everybody to support Hindu unity and this organization as much as you can. Because the time for us to be counted is now. Otherwise, we will lose that. Thank you.
VIBHUTI ji, there is one more question. Do you have any special ideas to give that, how we can make this organization much better for future and how people should work in Hindu Unity Day.
The one thing which I will always say that we love to spend our time, we get to खास करके in विचार, विमर्श, विश्लेषण, विमोचन और विज्ञान. गीता का सबसे बड़ा रहस्य जो करना है, वो हम बोलते हैं. My suggestion to all of you would be that every one of us have confronted a situation in which either we had the answer or you didn't have the answer. But what my suggestion is that start doing things within your own ambit of connection. Let me give you one example. That is something which I want that each one of us here begins to do that from now onwards, not personally. So my suggestion is, let me tell you something. The 3 words that I hear on all television channels is gurus of Wall Street, pundits of politics, and the mantra, right? According to our Hindu Dharma, these 3 words have बहुत बड़ी महत्ता है इन तीनों शब्दों का. We all know that. Guru, pandit, mantra, इसका बहुत बड़ा सम्मान है. But they use it, the Western media uses it in a slightly negative undertone. I questioned one of the people, and I'm going to do that on Tuesday in the media event, is that why do you use the Guru, Pandit and Mantra when you do not know the meaning of these words? Why don't you use the saints of Wall Street? Why don't you use the apostles of political wisdom? Why don't you use the Gospels instead of Mantra? And they all go quiet. I'm saying that it's time to assert yourself as come. Question it, argue, insist, don't give in. Because it's not a question of argument alone, but doing it right. And the second one, this is very, very important. आपने सुना होगा कि हिंदी शब्दों का बिल्कुल तोड़-मरोड़ हो जाता है the moment you put it in English. Now we know Ram is Ram. He is not Ram. His name was not Ram. राम का नाम राम ही था. धर्म है, शास्त्र है, संस्कृत है. It's not Sanskrit, it's not dharma, it's not shastra. उच्चारण तो है. Thank you very much.
Thank you. पूर्णिमा जी, आप अपने विचार प्रकट कीजिए.
नमस्कार सबको. हिंदुस्तान से हम अपने हिंद देश से हम हिंदी और हिंदुत्व की बातें कर रहे हैं. मैं हिंदी में इसलिए कह रही हूँ क्योंकि हमारी ये मातृभाषा है और हम सबको ये भाषा जोड़े हुए है, चाहे वो किसी भी प्रांत का हो और किसी भी राज्य का हो. हम अपने हिंदी भाषा पर गौरवान्वित हैं और इस दिवस को 21वीं तारीख को हमारा ये 21वां हिंदू यूनिटी डे. यूनिटी का मतलब है एक होकर, एकजुट कर, एकता में रहकर हमें सबको एक साथ मिलकर भारत का बंधन करना है. हम अपने भारतीयत्व जितना भी हमने भारत से जो कुछ भी प्राप्त किया है उसको संजो कर रखना है. और सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि मैं इन लोगों को, नारायण कटारिया जी को, राजधानी जी को, सुषमा जी को और सभी को मैं अभिनंदन करती हूँ. और मैं चाहती हूँ कि ये कार्यक्रम हर साल इतना बढ़े कि हमें मेडिसिन स्क्वायर गार्डन भी कम पड़े. तो मैं इसी प्रार्थना से अभी यही कहूँगी, हम भारतीय हैं, हम हिंदू हैं, हमें अपने हिंदुत्व को बचाना है. धन्यवाद.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद पूर्णिमा.
My name is Dr. Pal, Dr. Arjuna Pal. I'm going to be speaking in English because some of the people probably doesn't know Hindi. And because I heard one Bhaisab's talk. I remember many years back I went to the biggest mall in Minnesota and my heart pained at that time. There was a religious site. And I asked them that what is this? They said, we are trying to tell what different religions are. And then the person asked me, what is your religion? It was about 25 years back. I said my religion is Hindu. And then telling that Hindu Unity Day, and hopefully maybe once we will also start having young people Hindu Unity Day, because that's what we have to do, and we have to continue to fight for that and struggle for that, because as I said, it pained me, and after 20 years when they start knowing about Hindus, I send them a big check, because I think everything talks with money, and they send me the thank you letter and ask them all those kind of things. So that's the thing, as I said, maybe this is a good start in the Unity Day, and hopefully it will extend quite a bit.
Thank you, Arunaji. I would like to say one thing to people over here, that Indians, Hindus in New York City has been putting a Diwali festival last 35 years at South Street Seaport. They are encouraging their culture and other things from India, and people are participating a lot. At South Street Seaport, more than 50,000 people come there. And everybody must be knowing about the FI also, for 15th August parade also. So quite a lot of people are very much accustomed about Hinduism here in Tri-State area and everywhere. And stamps, of course, the Diwali stamp is already released. And people are also trying, Hindu students from one organization are also trying for Diwali holiday in schools. So which will be a very big thing. Alternate parking has been suspended on Diwali Day. So Hindus have done quite a lot over here last so many years. We are proud of that, and of course Hindu Unity Day is the best one. We can help more Hindus to go ahead and work on their society and culture. Thank you. आज आपका बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन है, और आपसे बहुत ज़्यादा आग्रह कर रहे हैं कि आप बताइए आज के इस फंक्शन का क्या महत्व है हम सब हिंदुओं के दिन में।
आप सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। आज हमें बहुत खुशी हो रही है कि आज यहाँ पर हिंदू यूनिटी के नाम पर यहाँ पर हम लोग सब इकट्ठा हुए हैं। आप सभी को मालूम होगा कि हिंदू धर्म ही दुनिया का सबसे पुराना धर्म है, और जितने भी बहुत सारे लोग हमारे जो वर्तमान में बहुत सारे क्रिश्चियन, मुस्लिम, अलग जो भी नाम हम जानते हैं, वो सब इसी से निकल करके आया है। इसी से लोग सीखे और लोगों को फिर प्रीच किए। तो हम हिंदू लोगों को यूनाइट होकर के आगे बढ़ने की जरूरत है। हम लोगों में थोड़ा सा क्या है, हम लोग एक दूसरे को बताते नहीं हैं अपनी बात। तो आपको मालूम होना चाहिए कि हम लोगों की जो संस्कृति है, जो हम लोगों का जो कल्चर, ये दुनिया में सबसे पुराना और अभी भी रिच है। दुनिया के बहुत सारे लोग घूमते फिरते बाहर जाते हैं, वहाँ पर बहुत कुछ सीखते हैं, बहुत शांति महसूस करते हैं। हम लोगों के लिए गर्व की बात है कि हम लोग उस भारत के भूमि पर जन्म लिए। तो हम ये कहना चाहते हैं कि भारत में जो हम लोगों के हिंदू धर्म से जो शिक्षा मिली है, ये हम आगे बढ़ाते चलें, लोगों को बताएं कि हिंदू धर्म क्या है। तो हम लोगों को इसमें अपने आप को पहले जानने की जरूरत भी है कि मैं कौन हूँ, कहाँ से आया हूँ, कहाँ जाना है। ये सब जो हमारे अंदर में जो क्वेश्चन है, ये हिंदू धर्म में बताया जाता है। और हमारे सहानी जी और हमारे इनके जो और कमेटी के मेंबर हैं, फैमिली और इस कमेटी के मेंबर हमेशा ही इस चीज़ को लेकर के बहुत ही चिंतित रहते हैं कि हम लोगों के जो हिंदू धर्म के जितने भी सदस्य हैं, एकजुट होकर के हम लोग कुछ बड़ा बड़ा कार्यक्रम नहीं लेते। तो हम चाहते हैं कि हम लोग इसको लेकर के और भी बड़ा बड़ा कार्यक्रम ऑर्गेनाइज करें। ये जो आज हम लोगों का ये कार्यक्रम है, कल हम लोग इससे डबल ट्रिपल की संख्या में जुड़े और हम लोगों को बताएं। हम जो है पर्सनली हम आनंद मार्ग के सन्यासी हैं। आनंद मार्ग यहाँ पर हमारा न्यूयॉर्क में भी क्वींस कॉलेज के सामने सेंटर है। हम लोग योगा और मेडिटेशन सिखाते हैं। हम लोग भी सन्यासी बने इसीलिए बने कि हम लोग जो ये अच्छा चीज़ें जो भारत की जो धरोहर है वो लोगों तक पहुँचाएं, जो मेनली हिंदुइज्म के थ्रू लोगों को बताया गया। तो ये हम लोगों के पास जो हिंदू धर्म का जो धरोहर है, इसको हम लोग लोगों तक पहुंचाना चाहते हैं, जन जन तक पहुंचाना चाहते हैं। तो हम लोग भी आनंद मार्ग के सन्यासी इसी काम में जुड़े हैं, लगे हैं। आप सभी को हमारे आश्रम में भी आने के लिए हम स्वागत करते हैं। जिनके पास समय हो, आप हमारे फ्लशिंग में क्वींस कॉलेज के सामने सेंटर है, फिर विशेष रूप से चर्चा करेंगे। यहाँ तो समय का अभाव है और हम इसी के साथ में शुभकामना के साथ में हम अपना वक्तव्य समाप्त करते हैं। नमस्कार, धन्यवाद।
स्वामी जी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और मैं निशा राम राजा से आई एम गोइंग टू रिक्वेस्ट हर टू से few words about these things, what's happening here today this evening.
Hi, Sitaram. My name is Nisha Raja. I am the president of the Hindu Students Association International. So we focus a lot on providing information about Hinduism, getting Hinduism out there. All the misconceptions are taken away from Hinduism. People can know what we are about. So I think Hindu Unity Day is a brilliant way of bringing together the Hindu community, not just from India, but from all over the world, because I'm originally, well, my family is originally from India, but we are West Indians. I'm from Trinidad, there's Guyana, there's Suriname, and I think this is a great way for us to get together and celebrate our Dharma. And one thing I'd like to mention, the Hindu Students Association International is working on making Diwali a public holiday here in New York. And I think this is a great way that we can show recognition to the Hindu community and our presence here. By making an official holiday, we bring recognition to ourselves, and the United States, that brings global recognition. It is already a holiday in Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana. Why not the United States? Thank you.
Thank you Nisha so much. Mr. Prasad जी, मेरी आपसे हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप बताइए आप आज यहाँ पर कैसे पधारे और आप क्या सोचते हैं हिंदू के बारे में, हिंदू डे के बारे में। आप अंग्रेजी में you can speak in English. Then there's a name and where are you from?
Namaste. I'm Dr. M.P Rajya Sabha, professor in mechanical engineering in Stevens Institute of Technology. And today is a very special day. The reason why it is a special day is whenever we see the whole, the total, which our Sanatana Dharma, or what is commonly known as Hinduism, says, Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. This Purna means totality. Totality means unity. Unity means that big one. When we say this one, it includes everything. Now, this inclusion of everything is the way the world is created. The world is like that. If you take one person, there are many limbs. If you take one house, there are many rooms. If you take one tree, there are many branches and leaves and things like that. So this is something that unity is built into the nature because it is the creation or the manifestation of that unitary entity what we call Brahman. The word Brahman itself is not translated as God. It is translated as all-inclusive, ever-expanding, unitary strength. That is called Brahman. So, Hinduism or Sanatana Dharma is the eternal, unitary entity that we can think of, or unitary Dharma. So, it's very important that we understand when we say Hindu Unity Day, it's actually, it is Sanatana Dharma itself. Because any other isms that we take, other than the Sanatana Dharma, is all based on the time, based on the space, based on who created that. Maybe a prophet or maybe somebody. So that means it all started in a time and a space. it means it is all divisive, it is all focused, it is all local. But the global, the cosmic is Sanatana Dharma. So when we say Hindu Unity Day, it basically is Sanatana Dharma. Now the rishis who saw, who experienced this unitary vibration called and told us that Ekatva Manupashyata. They kept on telling us Ekatva Manupashyata, Ekatvam Anupashyata. They tell that for every one of us, for every human being, not just Hindu, see that one thing, see that oneness, see that all inclusive thing. That is the goal of human life. So it is only Sanatana Dharma or Hinduism which declared totally from the experience that Vasudha Iva Kutumbakam, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the whole world is one family. Now, where is this concept available other than Hinduism? There is no other place. The reason is, it is not based on some slogan, it is based on the experience. The great Ramanujacharya, who gave us the Shivaishnava philosophy, he says a beautiful thing. This whole universe is like the body of Brahman. The whole universe is like the body of Brahman. So if you want to see the Brahman, it is all here. It's all what we see here. We are all part of that. So this unitary mission, unitary vision that was given is the message of our rishis. That is why they say, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, Ekatva Manupashyata. They also said another important thing that I'm sure we all know, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramanyah, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kashchit Dukkha Bhave. This is the message of our rishis, that may everyone see that unitary entity, unitary oneness of Brahman and achieve the happiness in their life. That is the message, and that's why I'm here.
Thank you so much. You here, and I have some requests to have few of your ideas, what you think about today.
Yes, hello, my name is Vincent Bruno, and I am President of Justice for Hindus. First, I would like to say that I came into Hinduism through the Hindu Student Association. You saw Nisha speaking before. So it is very important for us to get onto the college campuses. It is very important for us to mimic what the Muslims and the Christians and the Jews are doing on the college campuses, going there, setting up student associations, putting out literature, making Hinduism enticing, making it something that people want to get involved in. And not only will that electrify and bring in the Hindu youth who are already on the college campus, it will bring in fresh blood. It will bring in new people into the fold who can come in with new ideas and help us move along. So today is called Hindu Unity Day. So I guess they are asking for us to give suggestions what will help unite us. That is the one thing. There needs to be a think tank. There needs to be a centralized organization that comes together and thinks about ways to give Hinduism public relations. It needs public relations on the college campuses. It needs public relations in politics. Hinduism is becoming a voting bloc here in America. This electoral cycle is showing politicians that Hindus have money to donate and they are votes. There are 2.5 million Hindus in America today. Politicians want your votes, but they need to know that you exist, they need to know that you are a voting bloc, and they need to be forced to recognize you. So, all of this, it really, really needs a think tank. There's a lot of money and there's a lot of will out there, but what needs to happen is you need to come together and you need to hire a group of young people. I stress that you need to hire young people that can come together and can come up with very good ideas. Particularly, I would say young people who were born in America or have lived in America for a long period of time, and that can come together and pay these people, even if it is minimum wage, Muslims, Jews, and Christians, they get young people together and they give them paid positions. They give them an office where they have computers and they have access to phones, they have access, and they don't do anything else except for their career job is to sit and think about ways to propagate and strengthen Islam, Christianity, or Judaism. This is what you need to do. It doesn't need to be big at first, even if it's just 2, 3, 4, 5 young people that you can select yourself. Someone needs to come together. It doesn't need to be a lot of money. You just need an office and you need some wages for these people. And their job needs to be to think about what it is that needs to be done to get Hinduism PR. How do you get Hinduism out into the public? How do you get Hinduism into the schools? How do you get Hindu holidays in the schools? How do you get politicians to recognize the Hindu vote? How do you create a Hindu vote bank? How do you get rid of misconceptions about Hinduism? How do you propagate the religion? How do you get the scriptures out there? How do you present Hinduism to a Western audience? You know, what works in India is not going to work here. There needs to be new ideas. So that is, I really stress that there needs to be a Hindu think tank and it needs to be full-time, and that's what you need to do. If you really want Hindu Unity Day, you need to imitate what the other groups are doing who have success. And that's what I'd like to say.
Thank you so much. We are really grateful for your wonderful ideas and I hope we follow on those footsteps. Thanks, Mom, again. People here who have feelings about Hindus and they will love to express their feelings. So please listen. Now, someone special has been giving you some thoughts, what he thinks about it.
Hi, Namaskar, brothers and sisters. I am Ramesh Chandra from Exonite, New York. You see, I am very proud of being Hindu, and recently I became very proud that in Olympics, a Hindu in tennis, along with Serena Williams, his name Rama, his parents were also Hindu. He said that he got a gold medal by the control of the mind. By being a Hindu, he knows how to control the mind on the court. So I was very inspired that all the youngsters or old people must draw a lesson that upbringing is very important. Upbringing. We children play so many games and parents take them, but see how by right upbringing he could reach silver medal, and that too in Olympics. I am very proud of being Hindu. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we are also proud to know that Hindus all over the world are taking the name of Hindustan and their own culture everywhere in the world, and women too. They are also in front. Thank you. Dr. Anurita Kapoor to give her ideas.
Thank you so much, firstly, to have me here. I really appreciate this Hindu Unity Day, which has been going on for so many years. I have been a participant here, and again, I'm here this year to celebrate the Hindu Unity Day with all our overseas Indians and Hindus all around the world. I am from New Delhi, India. I grew up in this country, but India is very close to my heart, being an Indian by birth. So we're here again to celebrate and wish you all the best. And I'm so thankful and happy to see everybody here, and we encourage lots and lots of more people to come and join here and be a part of this. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We are so happy to have you here, and please contribute your ideas about this occasion today.
Okay, my name is Aditi Sharma. I'm a law student studying at University, and I'm writing here for now, pretty much that what if I important, I think that many young people need to involve. When I was a student in undergrad, so many people from the Christian group to my university, and
Thank you, Aditi. Thank you so much.
Right now here you saw, you heard Aditi speak, Aditi Sharma. I have to talk about that. Aditi Sharma, I first saw her in front of the United Nations. Going to United Nations, she has got a problem, vision problem. She is standing in line to receive and welcome Narendra Modi. That is a big flag for her to be needed. She is the one that went there to receive and welcome Narendra Modi. She cannot see herself. She is actually legally impaired in vision, but she is the one who was there and taking all the hardships to go there. And she is a student of law, working for the Hindu cause, making resolutions and passing everything on. This is one thing inspires everyone that one a student with a lot of duties and impairments still can proceed and do something for the community, for the people, for the general people of the world. Thank you, Aditi. Thank you very much all for coming here. Thank you.
Thanks, Aditi. This is the biggest inspiration for all of us.
My name is Ashok Basu. I've been living here since 1980. And we have a club in Brooklyn, mostly 90% Bengali there. And we make, and Pavitra Chaudhary is our president. And because of his request he came, and he is a very nice man. And one thing, when somebody made a previous speaker said about the alternative party, and when I see the first time our Diwali is ordered, I was very, very happy, and that happiness comes from the heart. You know, there is a saying that the heart has its own reason, of its reason doesn't know. So really, I was very happy. Before that, I keep calling to my friend that I see about 17, 18 holidays, alternate party, Jewish holiday, Jewish holiday, Jewish holiday. I was very, I'm not upset, but I'm upset with why you don't Indian holiday come to that. And also one of my Muslim friends said, you know, in Hinduism, suppose everything in Muslim religion, there is one day all over the world saying, but your religion, it doesn't have that. On that time I recall the only Kumbh Mela. But that is our, we have to believe, we are taking, that is our, I should say difficulty, that is our, that side, that suppose in Bombay, the way the Ganesh Puja is celebrating is not celebrating all over the world. I'm from Calcutta, the way the Durga Puja was celebrating in Calcutta, West Bengal, is not celebrating all over. That is our, I should say, but I'm just repeating it. When I see, first I always look into organized party. So when I see Diwali, really whoever, for whose effort is come to the picture, I don't know who, but I sincerely I congratulate them. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
मेरा नाम कृष्णा दारुका है। मैं कोलंबिया यूनिवर्सिटी से अभी PhD कर रहा हूँ मैनेजमेंट में, और एक्टिव पॉलिटिशियन हूँ, और नरेंद्र मोदी और ओबामा दोनों के टच में हूँ। वैसे मैं कोई पार्टी को सपोर्ट नहीं करता, फिर भी मैं पुराने के कंपेनर हूँ और ट्रम्प की तरफ से कंपेन करता हूँ। बट यहाँ मैं हिंदुस्तान और अपने विचार आपके सामने रखता हूँ। मेरे विचार बहुत कटु सत्य हैं और दुविधाजनक हैं।
So that we can hear.
मैं आशा है मेरी आवाज़ सब तक जाती होगी। मैं कुछ बहुत कटु सत्य बोलने वाला हूँ, लोगों के नाम लेने वाला हूँ, और ये मैं वादा करता हूँ मैं सत्य बोलूँगा। और मैं बीजेपी का हूँ और हिंदू हूँ, तो कोई अलग अर्थ न लगाना। सबसे पहले तो मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ कि न्यूयॉर्क में 45 न्यूज़पेपर छपते हैं इंडिया ओरिजिन के। 45 पेपर्स में एक भी हिंदी का पेपर नहीं है। शर्म की बात है। हिंदी यूनिटी जिन्होंने देखा पुलिस की मदद से मुझे हिंदी सम्मेलन में दाखिल किया गया। क्यों? बिकॉज मैंने $50 फीस नहीं दी जो कि उन्होंने एडवर्टाइजमेंट किया। और आगे चलते हैं, हम लोग संविधान बनाते हैं और फिर संविधान को लेकर रोते रहते हैं। हाँ, मुझे मालूम है, तो कृपया क्षमा करें, मैं ज़्यादा बोल रहा हूँ, लेकिन एकदम सत्य बोलूँगा। हमारे सबसे खराब मुसलमान जो हिंदुओं के अगेंस्ट में था वो औरंगजेब था, जिन्होंने हिंदुओं का कत्ल किया। उसके रोड के नाम का चेंज करने के लिए दिल्ली में 70 साल लगे। क्यों? क्योंकि पाकिस्तान ने उसको अलाउ नहीं किया। पाकिस्तान के लिए हम 70 साल वेट करते रहे कि औरंगजेब रोड चेंज हो जाए। ये तो हिंदुस्तान की हालत है। हम लोग दाढ़ी बनाते हैं, कुछ कारण नहीं जानते। अगर शरीफ को और नरेंद्र मोदी को पास में खड़ा कर दे तो एक रेपिस्ट लगता है, एक हिंदू लगता है।
थैंक यू कृष्णा जी।
Yeah, my name is Suman Chakraborty. I am Bengal Chinese. I am from Bangladesh. Let's have a quick shout out to Bangladeshi as well. Hindi from all over the world. I just want to say one thing, that world has tried everything: Islamism, pessimism, communism, socialism, even all of that is a matter of the name. World never tries Vedism, Vedic Shastra. World should try it, and it is our responsibility to spread it out. Without Vedic philosophy, without Vedic doctrine, there will be no peace. That's a guarantee. That always fight since the beginning. We have to stop it. And again, Tasma Sarveshu Kareshu Mamarusmana Yatyaja. Jai Mata.